fast-paced. It just seemed like it was like a relay race.
I think there was only one other time that I played a game that fast, and it was in USA basketball. I think it was 17 and under year when we played Japan, and all we did was run. It got to the point that I got so tired that I looked over to Rel and I was like, Rel, please slow down. Let me get to half court before we shoot a layup because it was that fast. But you know, this game was extremely high tempo, but that's what Holly wants. You know, she wants us to get steals and just run, and everything needs to be in transition. I think we did a good job of that today.
Are you guys still getting used to that? Does that take some getting used to? I mean, you talk about it being fun, but when you get out there and start doing it,
I mean, yeah, it does take some getting used to it. Obviously, our lungs have to get used to it. You know, it's not easy at all to play 30 seconds of great D and get a steal and then get a fast break. I mean, we're only on offense for maybe not even 15 seconds because we're just getting wide open layups. But you know, it pays off. It's easy baskets, and you know, we're successful doing it.
Izzy, it seems like you've slowed down this season, if that makes any sense. I mean, the tempo's faster, but you've slowed down. You're making better decisions with the ball. Are you more comfortable out there?
Yeah, I don't feel so rushed as I was last year. And I trust my teammates to score as well, so get double team, whatever, just kick it back out and see what we're working with.
What can you say about Bashara's contributions in these 2 exhibition games?
Her effort and her energy level is so great. You know, she's possessing every aspect of the post right now, and I'm loving it. It's just another post that is in there and strong with me, so we just keep on working hard, teaching, and trip it down to the rest.
Andraya, as a freshman, what do you get out of these 2 exhibition games? What do you learn from them?
I just learned to play hard, and we just have to keep getting in better shape. I realize that we've been running a lot, but I'm still tired out there, and I just have to get used to making good decisions and pushing the ball and using my teammates and getting to know them more. But I think we've learned a lot of things that we have to work on, but I think we've done well.
Andraya, could you talk? What do you think was the difference? Was there improvement on the defensive end in this game, and if so, in what way?
I definitely think there was improvement this game than last game because we played with a lot more energy. So we were all just going a lot, just more hard and just playing hard. And I think that affected our defense a lot.
Talk a little bit about their point guard. Before she got hurt, she looked like she presented some challenges for you guys. She was attacking you a little bit and then kind of setting up their ball movement. Was that a nice little exercise for you guys?
She played really well, and it was a tough challenge to contain her, and I didn't do my job a couple of times. My teammates always had my back, and I think she made us better because we're going to face good point guards throughout the rest of the season. So I think we'll watch film on that. I'll learn from it. My teammates will learn from it, and we'll just get better. Could
you also speak to the challenge of playing at this tempo? What is it like for you? I mean, you guys talk about how it's fun to run, fun to up and down, but then when you're out there, I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty grinding and grueling.
It is fun once you get used to it because we're just scoring and we're also just up tempo and we have a lot of energy, but it definitely takes some getting used to. Like Cierra said, our lungs and just running up and down the court. But I think the more games we play, the more we'll get used to it because you can't really simulate stuff like that in practice. So the more games we play, the more we'll get used to it, and I think the better it will be.
Cierra, you've been down this road, 2 exhibition games, 2 blowout wins. You know it's about, you realize that as a freshman. It's about to change when it's Division I and it counts. So do these freshmen realize it's going to be a whole lot different next Friday and Sunday?
I hope they do. You know, I think we're not really upperclassmen, but as veterans.
On this team you are.
Yeah, exactly. We try to stress to them that, some of the shots that we're getting right now, we're not going to get as soon as the season starts. And we talked about in halftime how, we just really need to slow the ball and when we're not transitioning the basketball, just really get into our offensive principles and really swing the ball and get good shots. And that's the biggest thing that we try to stress on offense because we're not going to get these easy layups that we're getting against Carson Newman and Coker because once Georgia and Baylor and North Carolina, they come around, their defense is going to be a lot better.
Sarah, coming up next weekend, you got a pretty quick turnaround Friday night and then I think Sunday afternoon, your next game. Playing this type of tempo, how difficult is it going to be with these kind of quick turnaround games? 2 games, 3 days, 3 days?
I think our training staff is obviously going to play a big part in that. We're going to be ice bathing and a lot and just recovering as best as we can, hydrating, eating, and hopefully this preseason that we've had, I mean, it's been a long preseason, and we haven't gotten a lot of rest. So I think just getting used to the grueling schedule that we've had these past couple months, you know, that's going to help us down the line and down the future with the quick turnarounds.
Cierra, you guys have to be more mindful of everything you're doing then, how you're eating, how you're resting, if you're going to play this way. Is it more than just coming to practice and doing things like that?
Oh yeah, I definitely think that is the case. You know, last year I was doing a lot of extra, just with Dean and a lot of extra workouts, but at this pace and these hard practices that we've been having, you know, there's still 3.5 hours, nothing but up and down. So, you know, I have to be mindful of the extra work that's put in. You do have to eat better, you do have to hydrate, you do have to get your rest. And I think that's the biggest thing, because that's where the recovery takes place. And, you know, I think just as a team, we're spending a lot of room in the training, or a lot of time in the training room, just trying to get our bodies back to where they need to be.
Andraya, the guards combined for 20 out of the 28 assists. That's a high number of assists, even against a team like Coker. Is this team better when it plays so unselfish like that? Is that the style you guys want to play?
I think so. I think everybody on the team has a great capability to score. And I think when we just move the ball and get everybody involved and we're at such a high pace, I mean, I think it's just a lot more fun. When everyone's involved and everyone's scoring and we're all getting steals and running, I mean, I think on any team that would be a lot better, so I like it a lot.
Izzy, the post players like that when the guards are looking inside. You guys scored 84 of the points in the paint. That's a lot of points in the paint.
Yeah, that's Dean right there. Just putting that in our mindset when we get in the paint, you know, just go to work. But yeah, we appreciate it when the guards look for us. We want to show them that we appreciate it and put it in for the hoop for them.
And what can you say about Nia Moore? She's around the ball. I mean, she's making use of her minutes. She's just one of those kids that gets to the right place. How's she doing out there?
I just love her effort, and when she gets excited, like I'm right there, even more hyped for her, just because like she's just that type of person. Like I can feed off her energy. So just seeing her keep on improving every day, that's what I love. Just being, you know, coming back from last year, and I can see her getting better every day. That's why I enjoy her.
And Andraya, how much did tape help you? You had 4 fouls against Carson Newman, just 1 today. What was the difference today?
Coach Elsie and Coach Law pulled me aside and they said it was pretty ridiculous that I was using my hands so much. So they just told me to use my feet, and then my teammates just telling me don't reach. You know, they're always behind me talking to me, and on the bench I'll hear just don't reach and use your feet. So I watched film with Coach Law and watched what I could do better, and I think that helped.
Time for one more question.
Izzy, can you relate to that? You went through that as a freshman. I think you got in foul trouble in the first 5 minutes just about every game you went into. What do freshmen need to do? Just settle down? Is that it?
Calm down and not let the crowd and everybody around you get to you, and just know the play your game, just slow down and breathe. Don't get too excited when you get the ball. Just take your time.
5 fouls. It's failing.